Hey everybody, and welcome back to yet another episode in the wonderful world that is Almoran. Now, I'm sure you're wondering what that intro was all about, and I have a very easy answer for you. You'll have to simply find out for yourself. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything, so if you want to find out, you'll need to visit the server or just wait for the lore to officially become public. Now, this video is all about building this nifty little tower that leads to an upper area in the city, kind of like a second level, and also building the Fisherman's Guild. Now, this will be the second official guild office in the city. The first one is the Adventurers Guild, which comes from a very old episode on the channel, but it's a really cool build, and it's actually stood the test of time compared to other builds that didn't necessarily fare so well. Now, the Adventurers Guild is like the half circle build that's kind of like centered on the inside dock of Aeslung. It looks really cool. It's kind of like a staple, kind of like it's what you always see. So it's really cool there. But we're not talking about that. We're focusing on the Fisherman's Guild, so we'll stay there. Now, the Fisherman's Guild is actually where the vast majority of fishermen, both commercially and recreationally, can buy into memberships and be a part of this very exclusive club. Now, not only does the guild hold some level of power within the city, but they are also keen on and aware of shifts in ocean life, upcoming seasons, what dangerous things lurk both above the waters and deep below. Now, their knowledge extends into other areas as well, and they have contacts within the other guilds. But for the most part, they're a pretty harmless group of individuals. Now, according to the lore, the Fisherman's Guild was one of the first guild halls to be built in Aeslung. So the architecture is still very Aeslung-y, but you'll notice that it's made out of a variety of materials and not your typical building blocks seen elsewhere in the city. It's kind of got its own unique, design and build material to it. So contrary to what it may look like, believe it or not, both the tower and the Fisherman's Guild is actually pretty large. Sometimes when you build in Minecraft, and I have this all the time, it doesn't really seem like you're doing a lot, but then you finish your project and realize how insane it was from the beginning and how much you actually got done. So that's pretty much how I felt this entire time working on this one main building. And after over just 6 hours only on the interior, I was so excited to finally be done. And I think this whole build took over 30 hours to complete. So it was definitely fun. It was a lot, but it was fun for sure. Now, as always, if you like the content, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing the channel. It's a super easy and kind thing to do, and it really helps spread the word on this amazing project we have going on. So now that I've said all the obligatory, YouTube person stuff, let's just get on straight to the walkthrough so I can show you what's up. All right, everybody, so here we are, kind of where we left off in the last episode. You could see up here we have the Fisherman's Guild. Really cool, poking up nice in this framing and scenery here, and we're back on the docks where we left off last time. Now, this is what I wanted to show you here. Like, I mean, look how cool this is. Now, when I say I've been working on framing with this world, this is kind of what I'm talking about here. You want everything to look good from different perspectives. Even as you walk down here, it's got a very commanding presence, especially with the tower kind of going down there. But yeah, really cool stuff, and I wanted to show y'all and give you a little tour. Now, ignore this because I haven't gotten to this area just yet, so ignore this orange wool, ignore this emptiness. We have the tower that we built here, and then the guild as well. So we're just going to make a trip on up there, and I want to show y'all everything going on, okay? So insert elevator music here, and we are just going to go all the way up and get to where we need to go. There we are. So once again, ignore this straight jagged line of incompletedness because that's just how it is. You can see here we have this little fish sign hanging off. That was actually Adam's idea and the build crew, and it's an amazing idea. Adam helped me a good bit on this interior and ideas, kind of like brainstorming and helping me out here. But this is the guild, and once again, ignore all the stuff that's incomplete because the reason it's going to be that way is because I'm not exactly for sure what we're going to add over here, how we're going to add it here, what we're going to do up here. So we just got to take this with a grain of salt. But this is the Fisherman's Guild, and just look how epic this thing looks. It's huge. It's massive. It stands out compared to the rest of the area. I just absolutely love it. So we're going to go straight on inside, and I want to show you all this. So this is the main eating area where members can come in and grab some food, grab some ale, and just kind of relax and hang out. You can see here we have the the burlap, hanging things. We have some bookshelves. And we just have lots of food, lots of decoration. I tried to make this interior very unique compared to most other ones that we have around, and I think it came out really well. You can see here we have a nice little fireplace. We have a check-in area. You could pay your membership dues. You can order, some basic food. You can see here it's not a crazy looking kitchen, but it is there. Over here we definitely have some more seating areas and all that kind of good stuff. It's really interesting. It's really cool. And Adam actually put this together. He did it in like 10 minutes. This guy's insane. But yeah, this is a nice spot here. And like I said, we have these nice little chandeliers hanging. Really cool stuff. Now what I'm going to do right off the rip is I'm going to bring you here. Now this is a small little staircase / storage area. We're going to go down here. It's pretty straightforward. And as always, we have a little cellar kind of tucked all the way down here, but just for food, just some basic stuff, some non-perishables, or well, I guess everything was perishable back in the day. But yeah, this is just a small little area for them to put some stuff so they can use for the kitchen. Maybe use this, you're running out of ale, lug a barrel up here and have to do that. And of course we have some nice clutter and decoration to always make it look lively, to make it look like it actually is a real thing. Gotta have that. I'm gonna shut this door. Actually, I'm gonna shut that door. And there we go. So this is the first story. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple, right? Nothing too crazy here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go up here, and this is gonna be where the offices are. So it's not like a tavern where you can rent a room. This is offices for the higher ranking members of the guild. You can see here we just have some small decorations here. And we're gonna go into office number 1. And this one is actually really cool. It's pretty cluttered, but it came out really well. We have a bed. They can stay the night because they pretty much get to stay here whenever they feel like it. We have some storage. We have some scrolls, some information, some books, all that good stuff kind of crammed into this small little area. But we don't want these offices to be crazy and fancy. I wanted all three of these offices to really showcase that the Fisherman's Guild isn't about the lavish, fancy lifestyle. They're more about just doing their job and doing it well. Getting more people and getting more members, getting more dues. And what they do with that, who knows? But it's certainly not to live this fancy lifestyle. Here, you can see the balcony. Absolutely beautiful. And when all this is built up, it'll be an absolutely gorgeous view to see. And that's pretty much that. And then we'll go into the second room here. And you can see it's the same thing. Same kind of office. Small, but it makes sense. Everything is needed right here. And it all works out perfectly. Nice little grandfather clock, nice shelving, nice lighting, all that good jazz. And then we're going to go into the third one, which is a lot bigger and it's a lot nicer in my opinion. And here we have it. So very cool stuff right here. Very nifty. It's out of this whole build really came together nicely. And I couldn't be more excited about it. Here, if you go over here, we obviously have some wine over here. We have a small little VIP room. This wouldn't be for the highest ranking members, but maybe some members could pull together, put some fees, rent this room for a little while, play games. You can see here they're gambling a little bit. Someone's taking down the bets. They're doing what they have to do. And I really like how this came out. And, we have lots of decoration on the walls. And like I said, it just comes together really nicely. This whole build area is just absolutely interesting. It's just really cool. Like I said, it doesn't look that big, but when you walk around it, it's actually a pretty sizable area. Like it legitimately is. So what we're going to do here is I'll show you this. This is the kitchen area. I forgot to show you this originally. So going down into here, you can see all the foodstuffs. One small little furnace from the Believe mod. And you can flick the light on and off with the embers. And there we go. It's just teeny-tiny. Very, very small, but really, really cool. You can see here we got some additional storage up there. Lots of food, some herbs, a grinder. If you cut through here, you can see a small little closet area. Perfect for just storing some extra stuff. You can tell it's not very well stocked, but it is certainly there. And then here we have a nice little room. This is where the outside, like this gorgeous circular window is. And you can see here we have this amazing little rectangle storage area instead of like this cramped one we had back here. This one is really perfect. And I absolutely love it. And like I said, with the light coming through, it would shine, like it would hit this log, maybe this spot right here. And it really just looks beautiful in the right lighting, especially if you take out that lantern. but we like the lantern there. It lights it up during the nighttime, so it's absolutely perfect for that. So then we're gonna walk out of here, and oh no! It looks like I have stumbled into the secret area from the beginning of the video. Oh no! So I just wanted to show you all this. This is a really cool spot. I'm not going to show you how to get into it or anything, but I do want to show you this spot. Now, this is something you can discover should you explore the server, which obviously is open to the public and obviously free. There's no paywall. Here you can see the secret meeting area of the Fisherman's Guild, where all the higher-ups would talk business, talk about what to do with wealth, talk about what to do with the politics, talk about what to do with the other guilds, all that good jazz. You can see here they have, like, in these little archways, they all have a little something something here. And this is where the guild master sits, the true guild master, and everybody else listens and does what they're told. But look how cool this is. This is, you know, just, it's a really cool spot. And I wanted to add this in. I thought it was a good idea to have this. Every guild should have a secret area, right? So this is this one. So that's pretty much that. I thought it was really cool. I really like it. I mean, look at this. This is just fancy looking. But anyways, that's pretty much all I have for today. I really appreciate you popping in and watching this video. Thank you so much for supporting this channel in any which way that you possibly can. Even if it's just watching, it really means a lot to me. But thank you so much. And as always, there will be more videos coming up. So this is the Legendary Porpoise signing off. Have a good day. Happy gaming. And on this one, happy fishing.